Alrighty then, it's been quite a while. Well, not really, but we return with more of, well, Octopath Traveler. Last time, we already completed Chapter 2 of her story, rather Primrose, and good God, this place just gives me the creeps. I'm not kidding, it truthfully does, and the grinding will still go, of course. It's still going. But now our journey is going to be taking us to our next location. We're going to be starting the next leg of this chapter, and if you want to know what it is, it's Therion's.
It's like this.
Our troupe is in dire need of new players, but I need a pair of actors who have good chemistry and can play off of one another. I've been waiting here for 2 aspiring actors to just show up. Sadly, this approach hasn't proven very successful. You're right, it hasn't. Let's see now. I see. Most intriguing. I see. So that's going to be needed for a little storyline. Time to head off to our next destination, Noblecourt. And Noblecourt is where 2 stories will take place. That's right, I had business here. 2 of them, actually. You have Therion's, which is Chapter 2, and this is Chapter 3. We will be taking care of Primrose much later. Now, we're about to start Therion's second chapter. Arriving at Noblecourt in search of the Ruby Dragonstone, you quickly overhear a rumor that a scholar in town is using the stone to conduct some questionable research. Let's see where that leads. The story so far. After successfully infiltrating Ravis Manor, Therion was confronted by the butler, Heathcote, who ensnared him with a fool's bangle. Now he begrudgingly ventures forth to find the 3 Dragonstones, lost treasures of House Ravis, at the behest of their owner, Lady Cordelia, that he might have his mark of shame removed. And so he arrives in this town, where rumor has it the Ruby Dragonstone resides. As for who holds it, none can say, and thus Therion's search begins.
Now then.
A scholar in Noblecourt. Thanks, Heathcote. There are like a dozen here. I need something more to go on than that. I'm glad it's on the outskirts. I avoid it if I can.
Aye.
That creepy old mansion in the northwest part of town? I heard someone actually lives there. Who? A man named Orlick. They say he's some kind of scholar. What business would a scholar have living there? Research? Apparently he spends all his time locked up in his study, studying some shiny red stone. His men won't let anyone in to see him. If you ask me, it sounds like he's hiding something. He may very well be, but I'm fine letting him keep his secrets.
Interesting.
The secrets he can keep, but that stone is a different story. Time to do some research of my own. Outskirts of town, was it? Indeed it was. Our objective? Oh, we got some travel banter.
Hey!
So Therion, do you really think we'll find the Dragonstone here? That's the question of the day, isn't it? Won't know until we ask around. I suppose for you, that means hanging out in the alehouse, eavesdropping for rumors and the like. If you ask me, I think it's better than just talk to people. You're more likely to get an honest answer that way. In my line of work, you can't afford to chase after every wild rumor you hear. You have to find people you can trust. Eh? Visit enough alehouses, and you learn to separate the wheat from the chaff. And in my line of work, it's not wise to make too many friends. They tend not to last. I see. I guess that means we're both cut out for our own trades. I guess you could say that. I see. So our objective is that we need to find some information. Not a bad thing to go by. But yeah, we will be returning here for, I believe, Chapter 3. And Chapter 3 is going to be a class of its own. Now, if only I gotta find the weapon shot so that way we can stock up on new weapons. But knowing we don't have that much, we're gonna have to stick with it for now. It's not much we can do, right? Anyway, the outskirts is right here. This must be the place.
Of course.
And of course it's guarded. A scholar with his own personal armed guard? Yeah, that's not suspicious or anything. No back door either. I can't get a free pass anywhere these days. I'll swing by the tavern. Someone's bound to know something. You may want to at least, because at the rate we're going, we're not going to find much answers. So, let's head to East Noblecourt. We have more banter. Tell me, how would you get into this building? An interesting query. We're at a battlefield. I would seek out the weakest flank and strike using the element of surprise. Oh? Would have figured you more for a full frontal assault. Of course I would consider that too were it necessary. But either way, reaching the center of the manse would be no easy task. Brute force can only get you so far, eh? Just so, the straight way of the soldier is not always the surest nor quickest path. Hence, this venture is best left in your hands. I'm most eager to see your skills in action. Never thought I'd have an audience. Is that some praise? I really am enjoying the travel banter big time. Travel banter really does provide a lot. And the tavern should be right in there. But before we do, let's check the weapon shop. And it seems we don't even have enough to afford what we can get. Especially the piercing dagger, which would really help Therion. Don't worry, we'll hopefully do a better job. But for now, let's enter in here. Let's hope we can get some info out of this.
Now then.
Now let's see. Who here looks like they know about our friend Orlick?
Hello.
How's business, my friend?
Well,
Not good, I'm afraid. I hope you're faring better. I wish I could tell you so, but it's been hard lately for us too. My condolences. Mine too. Moving on. I just don't get those people. Locked away in that manor, surrounded by guards. It's strange, isn't it? Makes me wonder just what Orlick's up to in there.
Well.
That's more like it.
Hey.
Mind if I have a seat?
Hello.
Not at all. Can I get you two a drink?
All right then.
That's mighty kind of you, stranger. What brings you here? You don't look like you're from around these parts. I'm a wanderer, going wherever my feet take me, and there's nothing better than a tall ale and a good tale after a day of traveling. If you don't mind me asking, who's this Orlick fellow you were talking about? If you're that interested, we'll tell you all about him. Consider it thanks for the drinks. Orlick's the talk of the town right now. He's a scholar and what I dare say went off the deep end. Holed himself up in the building on the edge of town. Word is he's doing some kind of research and hasn't come out since. I heard he's investigating a stone, but nobody knows what for. It definitely sounds like he's got a few screws loose. You got that right. He's one you don't want to get involved with. Now that I think about it though, didn't he have a research partner? Yeah, I heard he was another eccentric one. I think he's still doing his research in town. What's his name? Barnum? Barhand? Barham? Yes, that's it! He worked in that matter with Orlick, but they went their separate ways after a disagreement.
Is that so?
I guess they were too much for each other to handle. Sounds like it. Anyway, I hope that sates your curiosity, Wanderer.
Thanks.
It does. Thank you for your time, gentlemen. Now to track down this Barham. We got some information, but it may not be enough. Guess we'll have to head back westward. We gotta locate him and find him. And I do know where he's at. He's in the house in here.
Now then.
Let's see if he's home.
What?
Who's there? Someone looking for a man named Barham.
Let's
I'm Barham. What business do you have with me?
Is that so?
I heard he used to be Orlick's research partner. Is that true?
Yes, yes.
That was long, long ago. I have nothing to do with the man now, and all the better for it. If that's all you came here for, you can leave now. Goodbye. Wait, hear me out. Orlick has something I need.
What?
And what's that? I'll give you a hint. It's the subject of his research. The Ruby Dragonstone.
Indeed.
That's the one.
I see.
I surmise you plan to take it from him. Guilty as charged. And you need my help.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
So you came to ask me how to get into his place. You scholars are quick on the uptake.
Let's hurry this up.
Very well. I'll give you the answer you seek. You'll need a password to enter. And the password is? Presumptuous, are we? I'll tell you on one condition.
Is that so?
Let's hear it. Get what I need from my experiment, we'll call it a deal.
Sure.
Sounds fair. So what do you need? Pure water, filtered through the desert sands. The kind found only in the most pristine oasis. Silly me, I actually thought your demand was gonna be reasonable. It is, you fool. A merchant from the Sunlands off comes to town selling this very water. However, this rarity doesn't come cheap. Price is never my problem. Consider it done. We're playing with Therion, a thief. Our objective here is to steal the oasis water from the merchant. If you have Tresa, you can pretty much get it off of it. This is the one in question. Oh, and you can actually buy some items. You're pretty shrewd for your age, young lady. Always looking for a bargain. Nope, that ain't it. Ah, this is the guy.
Welcome, welcome.
Come one, come all, I present to you the most precious and refreshing beverage in the realm. Oasis water, all natural and free of even the slightest impurities. One sip, and you'll taste the difference. You there, how about a drink?
Feeding time.
If you lead a thief to water... Lead a thief to water, right? Go fig. I trust you won't be missing this. At least now that we got it, let's deliver the goods.
And that's that.
I hope you're thirsty. That was faster than I anticipated.
Now then.
I fulfilled my half of the bargain. Now tell me the password.
No.
Now. Your half is fulfilled when I say it's fulfilled. I see what's happening here. I should hope so. I'll need a few more things for my experiment if you'd be so kind.
You insist.
Thieves are notorious for being kind. How can I help you? I require a wyvern scale. Can you procure one from me? I don't know. Where can I find one? They're sold in town from time to time. It's highly prized by scholars as a region and carries a price to match.
Got it.
I'm noticing a trend here, but yes, I can get it for you.
Yes, yes.
Good. I'm counting on you. I've got this weird feeling that Barham may be hiding something. We need to now steal a wyvern scale. This guy runs a tough bargain. Come on, don't make this any more difficult for us. And the target in question is right here. What doesn't know won't kill you. A highly 80% success rate. Well, that wasn't so bad. But the chances of us doing this are going to get slimmer. And if we miss, it's going to end up hurting us. Besides, what if you failed? That would at least cause your reputation to suffer. And nobody wants that.
And that's that.
I got what you asked for. Perfect. You're quite good at your craft. I need a password, not praise. And I need just one more thing.
Wonderful.
Remind me, who's the crook here? That's a fine attitude to have if you don't want the password. Okay, but this is the last one.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I promise. It's a special type of ore. Metallic in nature, but crystal clear. Once I have it, I can begin my experiment. Music to my ears. So now our next step is to steal the crystal ore. And it's right here. 80%. Oh, that wasn't so bad. I was lucky with it, but the 80% chance, what if you fail it?
And that's that.
I got what you asked for.
Here.
Catch.
Careful.
Careful with that! Anyhow, thanks. At last I can begin my grand experiment. Aren't you forgetting something, old man? You promised me a password. Cool your heels. The experiment comes first. I hope you don't think you can swindle a swindler. Don't be ridiculous. Just be patient, and I'll uphold my half of the bargain.
If you want facts.
Orlik and I have known each other since our years at the Academy. We acquired that manor as a place to continue our research. But he changed after coming across that Dragonstone. It was almost like he was possessed, his life consumed by his research. He wouldn't let anyone get near him, not even me. That's why I want to help you get that stone away from him. It's not meant to be held by our hands. The password is the truth of all things.
Well, I'll be damned.
The truth of all things. That's easy enough to remember.
Yes.
Yes, and take this with you too. This is a key.
True.
Observant.
I see.
You use those materials to make this?
Yes, yes.
You're a natural-born researcher, boy. Now the password will get you into the mansion. But the door to the laboratory can only be opened with that key. Makes you think he doesn't want anyone getting in. Not even an old friend like you. Yes, we may have disagreed from time to time, but Orlik is still like a brother to me. My warnings may have been nothing but noise to him, but I wouldn't be much of an older brother if I didn't nag from time to time. Passion is important in our line of work, but there's a fine line between that and obsession. And Orlick's crossed that line. So if it's moving friendship, or maybe brotherly love, is why you're so willing to help me? I wonder. Perhaps it's jealousy or hatred that's come to drive me. But those bygone days are precious to me even now. I know what I feel is true.
Oh, really?
Tugs the old heartstrings. But my own reasons are more than enough to go through with this. Thank you. Friends, brothers, partners.
All right.
I think we're in the clear. Those Ciano jerks finally got what they deserve. Always strutting around like they bleeding own the place. I wish I could see their boats when they realize someone beat them to it. No matter how hard they look now, they won't find our treasure. Something this rare will be wasted on them anyway. You said it. Now we'll just sell this gem and... Wait. Something wrong? Where are the gold coins we stole? We said we split the spoils. Sharp as a tack, aren't you? It's not much, so I thought I'd just hold on to it and buy you a tiddly later.
I see.
I see. Then let's celebrate with this tonight. Yeah, let's!
All right.
But don't let your guard down. The Cianos will come for revenge at some point. They call themselves thieves, but they'll resort to violence if need be.
Thanks.
I know. Thanks for looking out, partner.
Now then.
No problem. Now let's get moving. Seems Darius just doesn't seem to be all partner-like with Therion. Now that we got it, more banter. I swear, scholars have to be the most pig-headed folk around. There's some truth to. No, I'm afraid I must protest. You must understand that not all scholars are like the master here. I can see there are stubborn types obsessed with their research and blind to all else. But there are broad-minded thinkers too who freely seek wisdom and truth in all its forms. Like myself, for example. I see. Let me rephrase myself. By all means, my friend. Scholars are some of the most pompous and pedantic people I've ever had the joy of meeting. Now that's hardly an improvement. Allow me to make a counter-argument. Case in point. Now if you'll excuse me. At least that is something. Time to head for the mansion itself.
Hold on.
Halt! What business do you have here? There's no need to sneak around now that I have the password. If I play my cards right, I can walk right in.
Hey.
I have a package for Orlick. Materials for his experiment.
Boy.
You hear anything about a delivery?
Nah.
Not me. That's odd. Maybe the message just got lost somewhere. Anyway, he said it was urgent, so I rushed over. Understood. What's the password? The truth of all things. Alright, you may pass.
Much obliged. Time to get to work.
Where would we be without guards? Now let's head inside and see what's inside this mansion. This is no Spencer Mansion, I tell you. No Spencer Mansion. There's at least a save point here, so that's something. And I'm taking the liberty of recording as much as I can so I can get this done. And now we're about to head to Orlick's Manse at level 22. And this manor is nothing but trouble. But I gotta wonder, what else could we find in a place like this? Aside from chess.
I'll make this quick.
Well, what do you know?
My turn. You're too kind.
Well, that made it easier. Commence breaking! The breaking is so delicious. I can almost taste it.
Let's do this.
Unleash the winds.
Now, what next?
But let's bring on the thunder. Ah well, you should go down now. Break.
The battle is truly joy. Death by 1,000 cuts.
There you go.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
This is gonna help us out considerably. And yeah, danger level 22. Thankfully, my crew is strong enough to tackle this. But only one of them will lead us straight deep into the mansion itself. Nice, we get money. We're gonna need it. And I know I'm gonna end up having to grind to get cash.
This is the beginning of your end. Out of my way.
Well, what do you know? This just got interesting.
Have at you.
Really? A double hit?
I will cut you down.
Nope. Looks like they're powering up.
What to do?
This could be a bad sign. Oh, what am I to do? Oh yeah, just use an arrow on it.
What is the logical course of action?
Bring forth the blizzard!
Out of my way. You're too kind.
At least the ranking was effective.
Interesting dynamic.
Unleash the blizzard. Yeah, the damage is that good, isn't it?
Have at you.
Get wiped.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Yeah, my team's high leveled, but I think we could manage it. Like I said, we still do. Stocking up on so many items is just nuts. You gotta be ready for anything. Guess we'll have to head in here. Oh goody, we get more money. More money means, well, more work done.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Good, we get the preemptive strike.
Here I go.
You're too kind.
And we get the breaking right away.
What is the logical course of action?
Have at you. I will cut you down.
Get ready to shred. Ah, the breaking is just music to my ears.
You're too
The battle is true. I will cut you down.
And goodbye.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Untouched and break, which means we're getting a lot of cash. Having Tressa around actually speeds up how much money we get. And we're gonna need it. Wait, what's this? No, that's just blocked. So it seems now we gotta keep on getting further. And this one leads to the other side. Thank God we have Therion, and we get a lightning amulet. The lightning amulet reduces lightning damage taken. Good. And Therion will probably need the Wakeful Stone, so that way he can be able to survive. Then it helps make sure he stays awake.
It's a good day for battle.
Well, they bring along armored punks. And these guys are sword-based.
Logical course of action.
How about we just burn? Ugh. This is just too delicious.
Out of my way.
Is it wrong that I keep saying that? Force of habit.
Now then, out of my way.
Shred.
What to do?
And the breaking can commence.
Great inferno.
Incinerate. Nice work, Cyrus.
Ends your lesson.
And thus ends our job. Cyrus is one of my favorite party members. I just can't decide which secondary class I should give him. Maybe have him be the merchant? Merchant would be a better choice since he would get access to wind magic. Yeah, we're pretty much getting close. It's a maze unto itself. Alright, we made it here. Let's save our game. Excellent. Let's also make sure we're properly healed up. Time to enter inside.
Well, I'll be damned.
So this is the door Barman was talking about. It doesn't look like it has any ordinary lock, that's for sure. But this crystal key should do the trick. Alright, now let's enter inside. There's the stone, but something isn't right.
The Ruby Dragonstone. One down, two to go.
That's far enough, thief.
You must be Orlick.
I assume you heard the rumors and came to steal my Dragonstone. But filthy thieves such as yourself could never appreciate its true value. Wait. Barham put you up to this, didn't he? That nagging, patronizing coward Barham. This research is pointless, Orlick. Enough with the Dragonstone, Orlick. I'll decide when enough is enough. Mark my words, boy. This stone is mine, and you will never have it.
I beg to differ. I couldn't care less about its true value. But I need to get that stone back to its rightful owner, and that's not you.
This stone should be in the hands of someone intelligent. Someone who can appreciate its mysteries.
Someone like yourself?
Precisely. This beautiful stone requires research, and I'm the only one who can do it.
It sounds like you can't trust anyone else to get the job done.
Why should I?
I never said you should. I know how it feels.
Don't pretend you understand! Enough of this thoughtless prattle! I have work to do!
You wanna fight, smart mouth? You gotta fight. He's protected by his lackeys, meaning that his weaknesses, well, let's just say they're not gonna be a pretty thing. Guess we're gonna have to play a little bit of a guessing game. Yep, he's weak to ice.
That's out of my way.
Really, you don't say, right, bub?
Have at you. I will cut you down.
And he's also weak to swords.
What's it do?
Let's see if we can add a little bit of a win to that. I guess not. But yeah, this guy is crazy as heck. Magic missile.
Out of my
That
way.
deals like a lot of damage. Yep, he's also weak to fire.
You're too kind.
He's also weak to knives. Figuring out all his weaknesses will actually help us.
Let's do this. The winds of cold.
Yep, he's actually weak to wind.
What is the logical course of action?
How about we add a little thunder to the mix?
Now then,
Devote my damage. Unleash the brand thunder!
wreak havoc upon thee.
Even with defense, that thing deals a lot of damage. Jeez.
I see.
Time to cut your defenses. You're about to suffer a serious corrosive value.
What next?
Maximum Blizzard!
Here I go.
Jeez.
The winds of cold howling.
And these guys are still going. Well, this... 1, 2, 3.
Over here. Now, what next?
Really? You don't say, pal. How about a blizzard of swords?
Out of my way.
Yep, out of my way indeed. But for now, we need to make sure you're stocked up, dude.
What's it do? The winds of cold are howling.
Augmentation?
The battle is truly joy.
That's
I will
boosting his
cut
attack
you down.
and magic. Not good. That did it. Oh no. Oh, barracks down! Great. We're in trouble. Thank goodness I can take this opportunity to pretty much, well, yeah.
How about this?
Here I go.
Let's use a healing great bunch to get everybody healed up. We need at least a turn to prepare. Now we can continue on. That should break whatever luck you got. But this guy's gonna be a
Now then,
rage. You don't say.
Here I go.
That's one. One less thought to worry about.
Turn now. The winds of cold are howling.
And that takes care of the others, so it's now just us and you. Dang that magic missile. Sometimes using thief skills actually does mean a lot.
victory shall be mine.
Wait, is this guy weak to spears?
Pierce you through.
Yes, he is.
An interesting dilemma.
Yeah, but what is his last one? He's also weak to light. If I had Ophelia with this, that would actually make the situation a little better. But for now, I need to get myself
How about
patched
this?
up.
Out of my way.
While this happens, we commence our attack.
What is the logical course of action?
Here I go.
Yep. Now we're gonna have to start delivering the pain. And the pain is what you truthfully deserve. That's 1,200 damage.
The logical course of action. You know the great
Max power!
the land.
My turn now. This should do the trick.
You gotta keep everybody healed up too, because who knows what this guy's gonna bring out.
I wreak havoc upon thee!
Sweet Jesus, 5,400 damage. That's a lot. Activate a construct. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. So how do we stop this guy within less than 7 turns? Oh wait, I know. Yeah, 7 turns, and this guy's expecting me to do this? This is bad. This is bad news.
Flames, rain, rock.
Yeah, he's weak to fire. That's good.
Now then. Death by 1,000 cuts.
2. 2 left. I can work with that. And that prevents him from doing anything that reckless.
Victory shall be mine.
At least now with this, I can actually do this.
I will cut you down.
No, I need to give it to Cyrus. He needs to unleash maximum power. Take it up to the max!
Here I go.
Alright, time to donate BP to our trusted friend there. No, give it to old Barrack. Yep, still back up to 7, and he rages. That should get him back up to speed. Unleash the winds. Yep, he's also weak to wind. How about that?
Shall be mine.
Now,
Oh, that construct's not going to threaten me that much.
great inferno to scorch the land.
That's good. Uh-oh. There. No, Trissa!
The logical course of action.
This son of a gun's gonna pay. Yeah, broken.
My turn. Here.
Now then.
Use this to get everybody healed up.
Use this. Victory shall be mine. I will cut you down.
That's doing it. But that rage is getting on my nerves.
You're too kind.
What to do? Let me help.
That wasn't what I wanted, but having it at max certainly will do it.
How about this?
Really, that lightning bolt again?
Out of my way.
Let's do it. Break!
Now, what next? Great inferno to scorch the land.
Here I go. The winds of force are howling.
This guy's gonna get wrecked one way or the other.
Now then. My blade is I wreak
Unleash.
havoc upon thee.
Yeah. 5,300. Sweet Jesus, that's insane.
I will cut you down.
And goodbye. Now all we gotta do is deal with this. Yep, it's Wheat to Knives.
Whoops.
Here I go.
Now we can devote our time to this.
Interesting. Oh, flames. Rain. Row.
816 damage.
Victory shall be hers.
Nobody's not least the lances.
My turn.
Yeah, that broke him.
Do this. This should do the trick.
Yeah, we don't have much power left.
Interesting dilemma.
Out of my way.
Now, what next?
May as well see what the last one of that is. Art pose.
Let's
Okay, idea. There you go. At least now we know all his different weaknesses. We're gonna do fine. Oh, wait, we're not. This is not good.
This
Oh, looks like I'll have to use it, Tressa.
Damn. How about this?
Fine, I'll use my time to get everybody healed up.
I'll take this.
What is the logical course of action? How about
What else? Get everyone healed up. That's all I can do. And I'm gonna have to stock up after this.
Let me help.
my
Double strike.
try this?
Nice. Now we're actually gonna manage
Truly
this.
joy. Out of my way. Now, what next? What is the logical course?
979, huh?
Out of my way.
You're too kind. Now then.
What to do?
Yeah, that ought to do it.
What to do?
Now hopefully it should be weak enough.
Here.
And now I kick it up to max and wipe it out.
My blade is I wreak havoc upon thee.
Goodbye!
With each battle, I grow stronger.
That is the end of that.
Bested by a thief! How disgraceful!
Since you won't be doing much more research, I'll just take this. And now, back to Boulderfall. I'm sure Heathcote's got new orders for me. Hooray. I'm back.
I'm so glad to see you safe, Mr. Therion.
I brought the Dragonstone.
This is indeed the Ruby Stone, without a doubt.
You have my gratitude.
He is simply upholding his half of the deal, milady. He deserves no such thanks. After all, he has yet to return the 2 remaining stones.
I think he's earned the removal of the band.
Stop and think about what you're saying.
I beg your pardon?
You can't guarantee I'll fulfill my promise if you remove this now.
I believe you would.
And why's that?
You don't strike me as someone who would abandon responsibility.
And you strike me as someone with too much faith in people. Take it from me, no matter how much you trust someone, they will betray you. So do yourself a favor and build your walls up higher before you get hurt.
Mr. Therion?
Please, milady, that's quite enough. Though I hate to admit it, he's right. It's best not to remove the band just yet.
If you insist.
So, where's the next stone?
After a bit of digging, I found it to be in Wellspring.
Any idea where in Wellspring?
That town is home to a black market.
How does he know about the black market? Only those involved with the business are supposed to know. I knew he was no ordinary butler.
The Emerald Dragonstone is being sold there. Or so my sources say.
I'll be on my way then.
Good luck out there, Mr. Therion.
You don't need to see me off again. It's a waste of time for both of us.
But... farewell.
Please, don't burden yourself with him, Miss Ravis. Even that man has dignity to uphold.
Dignity?
Though he may live an unscrupulous life, his skills as a thief keep him alive. Naturally, he has pride and confidence in these skills, but we use them against him. And I can imagine he feels great frustration when shown compassion and consideration by the very ones who duped him. If he did not feel such, I would not think him suitable for the job.
I see. He's a man with a lot of pride.
Milady?
My apologies, Heathcote, but I can't help thinking of that lonesome look on his face. It reminded me of myself back then.
Is that so?
Yes, his words may have been harsh, but I could tell that his true feelings were different.
And so Therion's journey continues. His next target, the Stone of Emerald. So he sets forth for the town of Wellspring in the Sunlands, and the den of villainy that awaits within. And thus completes Therion's second chapter. Boy, that was a doozy. A doozy in of itself. Oh, we got money left behind by an unfortunate soul? Good. Our next destination is gonna be a twofold, Tresa and Cyrus. So you know what? Why not? And yeah, Primrose's Chapter 3, we'll be tackling that later. Same for Oberic's Chapter 2. But if you want to know where his is at, it's right here. But you need to be at a level of 36 to do it. There are still a lot more places we have to check out, and a lot more to explore. This is gonna be a doozy, so yeah. I think I already figured out how this is gonna go about. Yep, our next part will be heading here to not only tackle Trace's quest, but also Cyrus's, followed by Ophelia, and then we will tackle Hannett's and Alphen's, and then I'm going to show off where you guys can find like every single of the subclass, the shrines, so that way we can upgrade our party members, and then we will return to finish up Chapter 2 of Old Eric's Tale. That's going to be it for this part of Octopath Traveler. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. Please do not forget to follow these 5 things. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and most importantly, click the bell. Doing all 5 of these will help this channel out greatly. You want this channel to grow? Your support really does matter. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.